Hello, in this video we'll be looking at how to use Almanack to create comments for Ontario report cards. So the first thing you want to do is go to the report card section and then start a new report card project. Now in there it gives you a default title, we can leave it as is. And then you turn on the switch where it says do you want to use a template? And then in the drop down you can select the template you want to use. So in this case I want Ontario grades 7 to 8 provincial. So that looks good to me. I'm going to say select template. And then the final thing that I want to configure is how long I want the comments to be. So that on the right gives you a visual representation of how much that is in terms of um, visually. So I'm going to say 900 characters and click on create. So now I have my project. I can select courses that I already have in Almanack, or I can create a new one. In this case, I don't have anything for grade 7 and 8, so I'm going to say new course, science, grade 8. Okay, so that's done. And then I want to add some students. So let's see, add a couple of students here. And then for each student, you want to select the pronoun that's going to be used when generating comments for that student. So we're done here. There's a quick start and an advanced mode. Advanced mode, when you're using a template, will show you the settings that you already configured at the beginning, so you don't really need any of that. You can just click next. And then it's time to create comments. So we're here in science, grade 8, says no comments generated. We're going to click on this. And this brings up the new voice mode in Almanack. Voice mode is this conversational UI where you can have you can talk to the AI and tell it about the student's performance, their strengths, their weaknesses, their areas of improvement, and it's going to go ahead and create comments for you. The AI can also assign grades. So here's the different grade ranges that you can assign, and then the AI is going to use that to guide the comments. So let's see. Let's start with the conversation here and see how it goes.
Hello, how's your...
Yeah, you can help me with the report card stuff.
Absolutely. Please let me know what you'd like to do first. Would you like to assign a grade to the student, craft a report card comment, or do something else?
Yeah, I want to assign a grade. I think it's the 80 to 100% range. Okay, that's good. Let's start with a draft for the comment then.
Great. Here's a draft for the comment. Dear Mrs. Maines, he has demonstrated an exceptional understanding of the grade 8 science curriculum. His ability to apply knowledge and skills in various contexts is impressive, showing a high degree of effectiveness that surpasses the provincial standard. Keep up the excellent work and continue to explore the wonders of science. Would you like to make any revisions to this comment, or is it ready to use?
I think this is good, a good start, but it needs a little bit more details. So I think we want to say that he demonstrates a strong understanding of scientific concepts, and we do want to add an anecdote. So during our unit on ecosystems, he was able to explain the interdependence between plants, animals, and their environments with clear examples.
Got it. Here's the revised comment. Dear Mrs. Maines has demonstrated an exceptional understanding of the grade 8 science curriculum. He exhibits a strong understanding of scientific concepts and is able to apply them effectively. During our unit on ecosystems, he was able to explain the interdependence between plants, animals, and their environments with clear examples, showcasing his ability to connect
All right,
theoretical
this is
knowledge
pretty
with...
awesome. Let's add some constructive feedback. So he needs to improve on applying theoretical concepts to real world situations. And the anecdote there is that the on the project on energy conservation, he struggled to make the connection between the scientific principles we learned and the practical solutions to reduce energy at home.
Here's the updated comment. Dear Maines has demonstrated an exceptional understanding of the grade 8 science curriculum. He exhibits a strong understanding of scientific concepts and is able to apply them effectively. During our unit on ecosystems, He was able to explain the interdependence between plants, animals, and their
I
environments.
think this looks pretty good. Let's assign this comment. Yeah, this is perfect. Let's go to the next student now. Okay, so in terms of grades, this is also a 80 to 100% range. Let's assign that. And then let's start with a comment draft.
Here's a draft for the comment. Dear Maines has consistently demonstrated outstanding knowledge and skills in the grade 8 science classroom. Her work reflects a thorough understanding of scientific principles and their applications. During our unit on chemical reactions, she skillfully explained the processes involved and provided insightful examples that
So this
highlight.
contains examples which I didn't really tell you. So could you remove those, please?
Certainly. Here's the revised comment. Name has consistently
Okay,
demonstrated.
that's better. Now I'm going to tell you which anecdotes. She demonstrated an excellent understanding of the law of conservation of mass when we conducted the experiment on combustion reactions. She also correctly predicted the changes in mass and was able to explain her reasoning clearly.
Got it. Here's the updated comment with the anecdote. Dear Maines has consistently demonstrated outstanding knowledge and skills in the grade 8 science classroom. She demonstrated an excellent understanding of the law of conservation of mass.
This is awesome. Add an encouragement. I encourage her to stay focused during independence tasks, perhaps by breaking down assignments into smaller, more manageable sections to help her stay organized. Okay, I see you assigned the comment and it looks good to me. Maybe expand a little bit. I think we still have some more we can add. Oh yeah, I have gotten feedback that she's a valuable team member. So let's add something about teamwork. She actively participates in discussions and is always willing to help others. And then the example for that one would be she helped her peers with the Newton's laws of motion. Okay, I think that's good. That's right about the length that I need. Thank you so much, and I think we're done for now.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you need any more assistance in the future, feel free to ask. Have a great day.
And so that gets us our course comments. We've done it for both the students. We can now move on to learning skills comments. So I'm going to click on next, and I see both the students here and um, a section here for the comments. So I'm going to click on this, and then you'll see a similar UI for the learning skills. So you see the learning skills up here, the description of the learning skill, and then the button to start the conversation. So this works exactly the same way as the other one did. The uh, the AI does not have any knowledge about the student's name. In fact, Almanack does not have any knowledge about the student's name. So we have an anonymized ID that we assign to each student. That's probably worth calling out here. So let me just go back and go to the student setup. We have a note over here. So these are anonymized IDs that Almanac stores. This is stored on your computer. So if you go on another computer, you're not going to have these names. These names are not ever sent to our servers. They're all in your browser on that specific machine that you're working on. So if you do want to switch computers, go to another one. You got to save the student ID file, and then you got to load it on the other side, on the other computer. So back to the learning skills and back to the comments, I suppose. There is the download CSV button that you can use to grab a CSV of all the comments you've generated. And it's the same for learning skills. You have a download CSV button here. Once you're generating comments for learning skills, you can go next and previous to switch between skills. And then the only other thing that was probably worth calling out in this video is the classic mode. So we have the voice mode, which is new and it's experimental. And it may not exactly work as intended because AI is such new and developing technology. One thing you can do is if the conversation doesn't go according to how you're expecting it, you maybe want to stop it and start it again. That helps sometimes, or you can refresh the page. That helps as well. And if that doesn't work for you, there's always the classic mode. So you can use the classic mode to select grades, and then add some anecdotes and then generate a comment. So all of that works the way it used to before. And that's how you use Almanac with Ontario report card comments.